What's up, resellers? This is Ryan Resells Infinity live episode 10. Looks like somebody's already in the chat. Go ahead and change a couple settings, just that one setting, so I can see all the comments. And yeah, today is a lovely Sunday. The weather's nice, or it has been mostly nice most of the day. And hope everybody's doing well. Not going to talk for forever today, unless there's a ton of questions, but or a ton of chat. Don't have much to say. I went live so many times last week or earlier this week, one of them, and honestly, a little bit burnt out by it. I don't know. Maybe burnout. It's not the right word, but a little bit. Going live all the time. Went live so many times. I have got the phone situation figured, so I don't need to have anybody looking up items, while I'm doing stuff. So we'll be able to go live in a store probably next week. We'll do a live. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you. We will be going live, I think, in a store next week. And I think unless the votes have changed, I think it's a Walmart. So I might do Sundays at Walmart. Oh, fun. I haven't decided which one yet. I might scope out a couple. Not like preemptively scope them out, but just to see where we're at clearance-wise, to see if it's worth even going. But I guess that's part of it, right? Part of the fun, part of the adventure. You can hear me rambling on about nonsense. Same thing that are in my videos, right? So that's something to look forward to, I guess. We can do that. Unless somebody wants to change the store, I would much prefer to go to a different store. Yeah, I would prefer it. But that isn't what the 5 people that voted want. Or 4 people. I don't remember what it was. It was like 4 or 5 people. Hilarious. We're at like 540 subs. Like I said, 40 subs already since we hit 500, which is wild. We are still at that, roughly 800, 700-ish hour watch, threshold. We've got plenty of views. What's up, Reno? Hello, sir. So we've got plenty of views. We've got plenty of, members. It's just the watch hours. And, so that's all that's going on that front. As far as reselling is concerned, found a bunch of stuff that's going to be on another video. I think I mentioned it or I showed it in a live. I think I showed it in a live. Maybe I didn't show it in a live. I think it's in a video. And I talked about it in a live, maybe on accident. I don't remember. I found some good stuff at a Meager, the Meyer. Some good stuff there. Some other stuff is getting ready to go as well. I've got some reseller talks in the future. We got the recap for the month coming out, I think, tomorrow. So that'll be there for the entire, it's a long one. I can't remember how many videos. What's up? Can you shout out my friend? Sure. Sure. Avery is a pedo. Appreciate you, Avery. Thanks, buddy. He's a pedo, as the English would call it. Pedo. You're a creep fuck. Hilarious. Boot that kid. You're gonna get the boot, Avery. You're gonna get the boot. So yeah, so that's what's coming out. Yeah, I know, right? I almost read it. You almost got me like one of those news anchors. uh, Cancel me. They're gonna cancel me. Um, so yeah, that's what's going on tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, is the uh, you'll get me next time. Right on. We'll see. We'll see. Um, the yeah, the monthly recap. It's long. It's got so many videos on it. I can't remember how many videos, but it's a ton. It's like four, almost 5 hours, I think, in total. So that's interesting. I told you was gonna get booted. Told you. Uh, that's what I got to deal with. See these people? It's crazy. It's a crazy world. It's because it pops up in people's live feed, and then people's feeds, and then the shorts feed, I think, as well. So random people get in there, and there's just a bunch of goofballs. So yeah, tomorrow that'll go, and then I'll probably have the reseller talks and stuff like that come out, and another couple of videos. We got a bunch of other videos coming out. So same station identification, channel, whatever stuff happening. Nothing's all that crazy. I mean, I really am excited about the Patreon's exciting. I wish some more people would just join the free one. Just means your videos are getting out there. Yeah, they do. They are, which is good. I mean, like I said, 40 subs since we hit 500, which is like, I don't know, last week or something. So it's definitely being pushed, which is good. I think that lull definitely in between Thanksgiving and like Christmas and New Year's, it really dropped the stuff down, but it's getting back up there. We're steadily getting 200 plus roughly on average on some of the videos, and so that's good. And the retention on the videos is a lot higher since I did the previews at the beginning, like just little teaser. It might necessarily be the entire thing, but it just gives you a snippet so you kind of know what to look for during the video. And so that first 30 seconds to a minute has definitely helped the retention. I think the retention's up over 35%. So most videos are 40 plus. Some of them are 50, which is crazy high. I was doing like 18 or 19. Some of them are like 12. So, and we'd have a ton of watch time, ton of hours, ton of subs, but the retention, the click-through rate and retention weren't as good. And retention, I guess, is a super big metric for YouTube because that's what they care about. So that's that. I did not bring a drink for this live, a drink, which is unfortunate. It's an unfortunate thing. And talking about drinks makes me think about the confusion of the video where I drop a Panda Express bag in the trash at Walmart, and then everybody's like, "Oh, you left the bag in there, whatever." And I was like, "Oh no, this is a completely different Panda Express trip, and a different bag. Same, I get the same thing every time. You will see that I am not a man who likes to deviate from the yeah, operandi. Yeah, that thing. Yeah." That which I like to call Korean beef, but it's actually Beijing beef. No offense to any Koreans out there. But yeah. Right. Yeah. Everybody's catching on. They're all catching on. So yeah, that was interesting. That was funny. And it seems odd too. Like I get more views on videos that I don't get anything on. Like the videos that I get nothing, more people watch them, and I don't really understand that part of it. The videos where I get a bunch of stuff, like a ton of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, this one's gonna do well. It does not do well. And then the ones that I get like one Hello Kitty purse pet, they're like, I'm gonna watch this one. Maybe it's the experience. Maybe it's just the journey of it that everybody likes. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. It's a conundrum that I have not figured out, deciphered, understood. So it's interesting. The Patreon. The Patreon is free. You can join Patreon for free. You're gonna get some different kind of things probably on it. There's also the members only. You can join Patreon. There's 14 people in the Discord, and they have ghosted every single thing that I've posted. I don't know why. They're on the Discord, and they were there for a reason at one time, and there was like chatter and people were engaged when I first started, and now it's crickets. So I don't know, bro. Just keep on keeping on, kind of thing, I guess. So reselling on Amazon, Walmart, and eBay. I am like very, very tempted to, quite honestly, just start shifting so much of my inventory and shipments to Walmart. There's like some hassles that I just can't get around through Walmart that I just don't want to keep doing. But the fucking Amazon, sorry, I'm gonna cuss, but yeah, I'm not sorry. I don't know why I said sorry. We're all grown. There's just so much about Amazon that is becoming agitating, just in general, and not only the fees, but the fees are, that also, and the competition. I would prefer to have less competition, and Walmart does that. So I might just start shipping a ton of stuff. I don't think that I'm ever going to do. I can't say ever. Let's not say ever, but never going to do. No, not never. I'm not planning on doing any like boxing shipments, any of that stuff. I mean, everyone knows how to do that stuff, right? I mean, if there's like a big need for it, everybody really, really wants it, I might do it. But to like ship things, I could do like a mock shipment maybe. That would be all right. I could do that probably. But unless it's like, I mean, what am I doing that no one else is doing? I don't really know. But there's tips and tricks, I guess. And if you had questions about it, I could help you. How to make a Frankenbox. I don't know. I don't really know what you could learn from it, I guess. Is it just entertainment value? A sneak peek on the items that I'm selling? Watch the videos. You'll see the things that I'm selling, that I'm buying. Not all of them, of course. Not all of them. But a lot of them. A lot of them. I keep I didn't have any luck at the pharmacies finding any of those items, but we did score a couple of decent things. Also went and found some more of the items that I have been selling that I can't talk about. So Walmart shipping to them tutorials, videos. Really? That's your vote, Reno? That's your video. That's your vote. I know, but what is there something that no one knows that I would be telling them? Like, what would be the purpose or the draw or the the knowledge, I guess, that would be there? Because it's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's not a total pain in the ass. I'm not on. Right. See? Some of our diehard fans, yes. Okay. I don't know. No. So here's the thing: it's 3 people, right? You get me, Reno, Sherry, and then no one else. One says yes, one says no. Am I the tiebreaker? I don't want to be the tiebreaker. I don't want to be the tiebreaker. I'm not on Walmart yet, but I'm interested. Okay. Okay. I would definitely I would definitely get on Walmart. You get on Walmart now so you have less trouble later. In like I said 2 to 3 years. What did I say? 2 years, 3 years? I thought 3 years, probably a year ago. So about, say, 3 years max, they are going to be on par with Amazon. It'll be 50-50. They'll be the juggernauts. Walmart has the infrastructure. They have the stores. These stores will be turned into, the ones that close down will be warehouses, shipment facilities. Uh, and so that's my thinking of the path that I see Walmart doing moving forward. Um, it would also eliminate a lot of the things. You could drop off shipments here. You could do returns at the old Walmart facilities. You could do a lot of things. They've got the space, the parking, the loading docks. They've got everything. So the physical building, and that's what Amazon doesn't have. That's why they started doing all remote stuff. Kiosks and all that stuff. But these physical stores aren't going to be around forever. So, uh, you know, more and more of them are closing, unfortunately. So, I don't know what else I was talking about. I was talking about something. Different videos. Different videos. So let's do a vote right now between the 2 people that are here, and I'll have to do a tiebreaker. Where should we go live? What store should we go live in? Can't yet. They have turned me down twice. Oh, really? Walmart's turned you down? Well, then I can make a thing about that. You can message me, like, privately through the Discord, and I'll tell you how to get accepted. Yeah. I mean, Reno sells on Walmart too. He can help also if he wants to. You know what I mean? Not just throwing him out there. I'm like, oh, I know a guy. He'll clean your gutters. Reno, I'm gonna clean some gutters. Just volunteering his services. Yeah, Sherry. Yeah. If you join the Discord, yeah, and then message me, and then just let me know what they said. You know what I mean? Dang, dude. Ollie Ollie. Nice. 22 orders, huh? That's crazy. That is crazy. Probably replenishables, grocery, toothpaste, bundles, something like that. People are crazy about these bundles. 22 orders is nice, though. I'd definitely be interested in that. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yes. See? I picked it. Replens, anyway. Uh, yeah. I haven't been to Ollie's in a while, I guess, huh? I haven't been to Ollie's in a while. I haven't been, like, to other stores in a while. That seems interesting. That's weird that I haven't been. Now that I'm thinking about this, I've just been so focused on a couple of things that I've been, like, honing in on certain items, and I've been just, like, hyper focused on these things. And yeah, I haven't been to Ollie's, Gabe's in a while. Ollie's, Gabe's, what other stores? Like TJ Maxx, really. Well, I was in TJ Maxx, not that long ago. And like I say, just because you don't see me filming this stuff, yeah, I go to a ton of stores. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty crazy how many stores I go to. So, but most of them don't make, and every one of them is the same store. Whenever I put a video out of that store, it's the same store. I don't like chop stores together into like a video because that's weird, because that's not real. If I'm showing a video of that Walmart, it's the same Walmart, whether I win or lose. Big Lots, yeah, I do Big Lots. Five Below, I've been there. I want to send it into Walmart instead of shit. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. You want to send it in instead of shipping them yourself. Do you ever do big lots? And yeah, big lots. I do. Have I ever found anything at a big lots? I think I have. Um, I can't remember how long ago it was. Oh no, I did find a bunch of stuff. So there was a time when I was going to big lots and I bought a shit ton of DVDs. Um, I'm driving, right. Um, you sound like me. I'm driving. We're driving. Um, a shit ton of DVDs. I bought Blu-rays and DVDs. Let's see, how long ago was it? I don't know, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, maybe longer. I went to, I don't know, 6 or 7, and I bought 400 or 500. You know, basically, I bought every single one that was profitable from these, and I didn't care if it was going to make $2-3 because they were like 75 cents. So I was buying them for like 75 cents, and so if they were selling for like $10, $9.99, $8.99, $7.99 was like probably I think the lowest I could go. I would still make a couple bucks, and so spending 75 cents roughly to make a couple bucks, yeah. So I was doing that, and I was getting like, I don't know, I can't remember how many I sent in the one time. I think I sent in like 1,200 or something crazy. 1,200 DVDs and Blu-rays, multiples of the same. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, that was an interesting time at Big Lots. I haven't really done that now or recently. Um, it was just like a thing. See, I got like hyper fixated on certain items, and so I'll just go all out on one on one particular niche, and I go crazy, and then I sell out of that item, and then I'm all like on to the next thing. I really should and I still diversify, yeah, but I guess Walmart hasn't had any good deals for anything. I mean, I got some video games and things like that, but nothing crazy. They used to be a lot more. Used to get crazy amounts of clearance. Like I said, that one Walmart, the Podunk Walmart that I used to go to, would have a bunch of PlayStation games and Xbox games, and I could just flick through them, and they were a few bucks. If they were $10 or under, normally they were like $5, but if they were like under $10, they were newer games, and so made a bunch of money with those. And it was always, it's always the best when you find that killer movie or Blu-ray or whatever it is, video game, PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, Xbox One, whatever, and then DS game, and then you find multiples, because every time it's like, it's money in the bank. Every time you're like, excited. Walmart doesn't clearance like they used to. No, they don't. And the reason why they don't clearance like they used to is because they are now serious about taking over the third-party reselling market. So, like, I think they started like in 13 or something, 2013, but they weren't serious, right? Resellers online, they were not very serious. Walmart did not take it very seriously. They were still building stores. They're still doing crazy stuff, and they just weren't that serious about it. They didn't give a fuck. They were giving out their inventory, for inventory checkers through like BrickSeek and all that stuff. But after the panda emic, they realized that they had missed a serious thing with the online stuff. And then they realized they could run stores with less people, right? A whole lot less people than they actually had. And then they realized that they could just do online and make even more money. So they really went crazy with the infrastructure for their online platform. And yeah, so, and then the clearancing out, what they started doing was they put a permanent hold on for a long time. Not permanent, but like a freeze on clearance, where managers and people higher up, GMs and stuff, were not allowed to clearance out their items regardless of how much they had. And took a lot of stuff. I was watching, you watch some GMs like, write in with Sharpies on the clearance sticker what the price was, and it's just wild. So, they were resorting to, crazy things that they had to do just to make room. So it started to lax a little bit on that, and it started kind of getting a little bit back to normal, but it's not like it was. During that time, like I said, I thought I was the greatest reseller ever. Just clear. I would just walk into a store and just, the sound of money just falling on top of me as I walked down the clearance aisle. That's what I felt like. And yeah. And it's, like I said, when I was on that live the other day, I walk into any store and find profit. That's not the problem. You can walk into any store and find profit, right? Is it worth it? Like, my standards are a lot different doing retail arbitrage than most people. And so I really want to double, no matter what, double up. So it's got to be, if I'm spending 10, I want to make 10. And so and there's got to be wiggle room for that, for the most part. Will I still make 5? Yeah, I'll take 5, and that's the wiggle room, right? But that initial has got to be there, that initial, like, double has got to be there. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. Anything else, guys? We're going up on 30 minutes. Like I said, I'm very lackluster tonight or this evening. Yeah. Any other questions about anything? I appreciate you guys showing up for sure. My OGs, the Infinity OGs. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's on the agenda. I don't really, there's not much to report. There's not much news, not much excitement. I've got more lives coming out that I had to schedule, to put on the channel. You can find those in the members only, and they will be in the Patreon, in the paid members Patreon. The lives that I went to that you could see live but could not watch again, those will be coming out in the regular live and in the members only spot until we actually get a members only. And then yeah. Do you guys like those when I go live just randomly like that? Is it cool just to kind of break up the monotony? The hard thing for me is I forget what I've talked about. Like, I forget what I've talked about during a video, like a video that's coming out, and then a live. And so I like start telling stuff about other stuff that I shouldn't talk about and like other things. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys. Yeah. Even if I'm eating food for 20 minutes. That one person about that food, they were like something delicious food or something like that. I'm like, how did I get here? I'm like, that's your name is like food related. So that's why I say YouTube runs constant algorithm. So if I say you watch the people come up when I talk about Amazon FBA, Walmart WFS, or eBay shopping clearance shopping, and then watch the people tick up on this live, I think that has some small part making me hungry. I know, me too. I haven't had dinner. No worries. I don't care if you don't. Oh, I don't care. No, I don't mind. I was hungry, and it was a 2+ hour live, and so yeah. And it's a spot that I go to, and I've shown it in videos before. I'll have to stop at a Sonic and get an icy, though. That's what I'll have to do. Grape icy with nerds. Those are the slam. The slam. I used to say the slam a lot. I was trying to bring it back. Trying to bring back the slam. It's hilarious. And people would make fun of me. Like they would just say something, right? I didn't care. Still don't. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Reno. I caught Tina's live. They're live with Reseller Mom, and those ladies get into some serious stuff. And I don't mean to be rude and say boring, but they get into some seriously in the weeds type in-depth stuff. I mean, I could find a better word than boring, probably. Not that it's not informational. It's information. It's information driven and information packed. But they are very serious about their stuff. I saw you say something about cat fight or whatever, and I came in shortly after that, and I was like, a little snippy. Get a little snippy. Get a little see the people tick up. See, went up to 5, 7, back down. So yeah, I haven't had dinner. Yes, they are. Right. And I stuck around for a while. It started to kind of go on for a little bit, and I was like, oh, it was just kind of, no offense at all. I mean, I'm absolutely sure that that they are, they know what they're talking about, but yeah, they definitely, it's definitely, and the thing is that they're very specific about what they're talking about, and so it's difficult to engage, right? So I don't know. No advice or anything, just an observation, I guess. Great ladies. No, absolutely. And I was watching, the funny thing is that I watched Reseller Mom forever ago, and the way she did hers back in the day, and this was 3 years ago probably, the way she did hers back in the day was so informative about like IPs or about like how to get ungated, and just her walkthroughs, like her screen shares and stuff like that, was very good for me, because I didn't know shit, right? So I didn't know shit about shit, and so shit about fuck, Ozark a little bit, and so yeah, she was great, and I didn't know anything about the Tina, so but yeah, Reseller Mom, and I don't know what her actual name is, but yeah, she was great. Very, very informative, and about replens and about things like that, and certain things about bundles and certain ASINs, just getting into that game, like, what is this, what is this, what is this, and yeah. Reno's got to say that because he's under contract with no, I'm kidding. He's got an NDA or something. Yeah. Who else? Oh, Lucy. Okay, Lucy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she did great. She was great. Back before I ever had even a thought of having a channel on my own. She was like still in that same room. Doing bundles and meltables and all that stuff, learning about all those things, informative. Those were the people. Those were like the people that I used to watch. Reezy, right? Reezy was still like gone. We were part of a mastermind group. No shit. You guys are masterminds, like maniacal masterminds. You guys taking over the world. Reezy, Richie Hustles. Let's see who else. Nikki Kirk was another big one. And yeah, those three, and then the Reseller Mom, and then I used to watch Tactical Arbitrage. That dude, I don't even know if he's still doing stuff. I think he is. That's where I first got one of my first Amazon, seller ranks, and I got one from Reezy and stuff. Just a quick chart of seller ranks, so I could quickly go and just go, okay, so what is that? What is that? What does that rank in beauty? What percentage? Top 1%, top 3%, top 5%. what is this, an automotive type thing? Because when I first started, going through different categories, like different things. So I would go through an entire store, just different areas. Home decor, obviously, home and garden, like all these different things, trying to figure out where I kind of fit in. Obviously toys was something that I always went to, but things that I knew. So I, knew about toys, knew what the price of toys should be, electronics, those kind of things. Video games, electronics. I knew, automotive stuff. And so I knew what the prices of these items should be and what would be a good price if I was a consumer. And I would say, okay, so this is, interesting. And so I would give it a second look. And so that's kind of what you have to do when you first start. Is to definitely do that. There's a couple other interesting things that I started to do, more E to A. Yeah, that's an interesting thing as well. I've started to do that more. See how it goes. I don't know. Definitely the biggest thing for everyone, I think, is capital, right? Capital. The amount of money that you could spend, that I would spend comfortably, is a lot. So, and it's betting on yourself, right? But it's betting on, what like your knowledge. You already know. So betting on you knowing what you know, and less bad buys than good buys these days, obviously. And that just comes with doing it. The more and more you do it. So gotta go working on the pool. See, Sherry, good luck with your pool. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get off. Everybody who's in the chat, please give a thumbs up. I don't think I've broken 5. 5 is my record. 5 was my record. I don't think I'm going to do it today either. We've got 3. 3. Okay. We'll see you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for showing up on my lives as usual. Sherry, if you're still on, go ahead and go to the free Discord. It's free. Message me, message Reno. We should be able to help you out, get you on to the platform, onto the Walmart platform. There's got to be a reason why the denials are happening, and I'm sure it's simple. So all right, everybody else, deuces. It's Ryan Resells Infinity, episode 10, signing off. Bye.